Hey guys, it's me, little Sirfetch'd, and welcome back. Pokemon Violet. Today I thought we'd just mess around. Oh, come on, I'm at 89. We just mess around and catch some of the Paldean Pokemon I'm still missing. So, before next time, we're gonna do the whatchamacallit. We're gonna do the. Oh, I can't even think what I was trying to say. Next time, we're gonna do the legendaries. But yeah, there's a bunch of Paldean Pokemon we're still missing. And hold on 1 second. Give me 1 second. Am I finally gonna claim my flying Terra-type Pikachu? That I haven't claimed ever. Not even in my main game have I claimed this thing yet. It's a Pikachu! Oh god, it's data in the Pokedex. That's cool. And also not what I was wanting to do, but there's a code that they've added. Okay, so it's this. Happy Oh. And there's that a 1. Yes. Happy holidays. I'm gonna get 50 Ice-type Terra Shards. Awesome. Yes. Alright. That is not what I wanted to do, but that's cool. Finally get to get rid of my flying type Pikachu gift. Okay, so we're gonna go around and catch a lot of the Pokemon that we're missing. So I know for a fact. Where did that send that Pikachu, by the way? Oh, there he is. He's level 5. What moves does he have? Oh, he's got the move Fly. Oh, and he's back to using his regular voice that he used before. What was it? Like Sun and Moon days or whatever? That is upsetting. Yeah, we're gonna need to catch we're gonna catch 3 Lechonk, 1 male and 1 female, and then a random one. So like I said, we're doing a video on the Pokemon of Paldea. Hold on, I want to move this. Okay, there needs to be a Pokemon in each box in order for this to Alright. Is it gonna extend it now to... Yeah, that's what I wanted. Alright. Please be a male one. Perfect. That works. We're making a review video on all the Pokemon of Paldea, so I want to, like, catch them all, so I can do a video on them. Nope. Okay, so now it doesn't matter what Lechonk I catch, I just gotta catch another one, so I can have the two different forms. As well as its final form. Or as well as its pre-evolved form. They have this weirdly worked out here. It's like, apparently next on this list I'm looking up. Apparently next is the Dunsparce? Yeah, apparently, we have the Dunsparce here. I'm gonna, like, move over all the ones that we have from Paldea. So yeah, at least these ones I don't have to catch. No, that's not what I want. Oh, I almost forgot Flamigo. Who in the world? Did I name you Cecil? I don't remember that, but okay. No, that's not what I want. Okay. So next up we need 2 Tarantula. A random spider type, random spider Pokemon. I think it's adorable. It's just I'm kind of also indifferent towards it, so like, eh. This route, by the way, has a 100% capture rate, if I'm not mistaken. I also need to get the starters, too. I need to remember to transfer over starters and do some breeding in between episodes. I got one that's in the tree. Also kind of helps on my goal to complete the Pokédex. I don't know if I'm going to do it in this series exactly, but I want to complete the Pokédex in Violet because I already did in Scarlet, so no reason not to do it again. Okay, so next up we've got Nimble, which we already have caught Locatus. I'll just go right back to where I came. From where I came. I have no idea. I know that there are a few places I can find Nimble. The fact is, I have no idea what those places are. I can't remember exactly where I found him before. So I'm just gonna have to search, but in the meantime, I can grab myself another Paldean Wooper. And 2 more Tommy. And then 2 Wiggly. Because I know I need those for the Pokedex. Not for the Pokedex. I already have those in the Pokedex, obviously. Except for the Wiglet. But I need them for the review. And we're only going over the Pokemon that are new to Paldea, which is like the 103 different Pokemon that exist in this game. So far. Not the Paldea Pokedex, which is like 400 Pokemon, plus they're not in the Pokedex, but there's a whole bunch that are in this game that you can't exactly get yet. Unless you hack the game. I think the only one of the Pokemon that's not in the Pokedex that you can get right now is Charmander, Charmeleon, and Charizard, because they have that raid event, and then they're going to do Scorbunny, Reboot, and Cinderace, because they're doing the Cinderace raid event soon. Also, this is where I found my first shiny. In the entirety of both Scarlet and Violet, my first shiny was found here. Oh, what a good introduction to a shiny Pokemon. I've also, by the way, I'll show you, I've been doing raids in between episodes, which is why I have a lot of candy here. But I also have, right now, I have 2 Herba Mystica, which basically boost shiny odds. But first off, I have to, of course. I need to get, 6 in total, because what I'm doing on New Year's is doing shiny hunting for Paradox Pokemon. I do a stream almost like every New Year's. I do a stream every New Year's on one of my channels. Whether or not I get it done on one channel or not, it just depends. But yeah, this year I wanted to do a stream. Wow, you were really low on the Pokedex. Yeah, I forgot. Also, like, the Pokedex weirdly numbers this. Because Wiglet can be found literally as early as the 2nd round of the game. But it's low down. I think what it does is it ranks the water Pokemon lower in the list. Despite the fact that I think you get access to the water as early as the 2nd Titan. Or the 3rd Titan, I can't remember exactly which one gives you access to the water. That's not exactly on the top of my head, I can't think. Okay, so we need a Wooper. Which, albeit technically isn't a new Pokemon, its Paldean form I'm gonna review. As well as, Paldean Tauros. All 3 forms, so I'm gonna have to find one of the forms in Scarlet version and transfer it over, because it's literally impossible to find it here. I can't remember which one you can find in this game. Both games you can find just the fighting type one, and then in the different versions you can find either the water and fighting or the fire and fighting. I can't remember. I think this one might be the water fighting. Because if I remember, I feel like I've seen a lot of fire fighting Tauros. And I play Scarlet version a lot more. So it would make sense. Okay. It would make sense that I would see more of one, and I'm pretty sure I've seen the fire type one way often than I've seen the water type one. So yeah. I think that's how they are. Also, by the way, next time, like I said, we're doing the legendaries. This is one of the places for them. Excited. I absolutely think the legendaries are kind of mid, except for one. I love one of the new legendaries, which you'll find out when I do my review, which one I like. I don't know when I'm gonna get it done, but there's 103 Paldean Pokemon, plus Wooper and the 3 Tauros. And then the different forms of other Pokemon, such as 3 Segment Dunsparce, which I don't think I'm literally going to be able to get one. Unless I do a raid, because it's 1 out of 100. Same with a family of 3 Mousehold. But yeah, where in the world am I going? Okay, we need a Fido, but I don't have that one caught yet. Oh, I know Fido. There he is. There's the man of the hour. No! Oh great, I'm paralyzed. I jinxed it! Tinker! Perfect. Critical capture. Like I've said, I've yet to experience these failing. So I don't think they can fail. I don't think crit captures have the chance to fail. The yeast in Fido's breath is useful for cooking. That is a sentence, when I first heard that before, that is a sentence I never thought I would ever hear in the entirety of the universe. But now that I have heard it, I want to go back to a time before I heard it. Oh, that Igglybuff is so tiny compared to the other ones. I want to go back to a simpler time before I heard that the Emperor's Breath has yeast. That is not something I expected to hear, and it's not something I want to hear again. Okay, so we're going, like, completely out of order, but I know I have a low kicks. I need a nimble. But I do know 2 other Pokemon that I need. I need 2 Knackley. Even though I have their entries in the Dex, I need 2 Knackley. It's weird. I think, you know, a part of me didn't remember that Oinkologne can spawn in the wild. Oinkolone. Honestly, I'm pretty fine with leveling them up. It's not too hard. I know an easy place to level things up. Down in the Area 0, there's a cave that, if you use a normal type encounter power, spawns, like, a ton of Chansey. I even found a shiny Chansey while leveling up Pokemon down there, which you can see in a video I posted earlier. I don't know when. I think it was like 2 days ago? Probably when this video is going to go up. I don't know when this video is going to go up, but the last video I posted on Scarlet and Violet is a shiny compilation, and during then, I found a shiny Chansey. I found also 50 other shiny Pokemon, 4 of which actually came from this series. At the time of finding like a bunch of my shiny Pokemon, I didn't think I'd make them into a compilation video. So like, I didn't screen record a lot of them, so all the shinies that are there are not necessarily older shinies that I have. They're just the ones that I realized, hey, I want to do a compilation video on this. Let's actually, you know, hold the button that lets me record 30 seconds of Switch gameplay. Instead of not doing that. Hold on. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna try and find a Pokemon that we haven't found, and I will probably be right back. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm pretty sure I've already shown this off before, but Garchomp flies around up here, and also I think Magnet Zone flies up here too. Yeah, there's one. Yeah, it's really cool how they have like these Pokemon flying up here, especially Garchomp. Like, it's been said that it can fly before, but I think it's only ever been shown like gliding or surfing along the air. So like, it's cool to actually see it flying in this game. And what a great place for it to do so, because like, you can't really get up here unless you've got the ability to climb walls, because I don't think there's any place that could literally get you up here. Except maybe like right here. No. So yeah. You have to go pretty far out of your way in order to find them, so like it's pretty cool. But I think over here is one Pokemon. Please don't throw me into the encounter. Please don't throw me into the spot that I don't want to be in right now. Okay, perfect. I need to catch you. A terrible Pokemon. I already want my thoughts on Pokemon. That's one of them. I hate this Pokemon. So I need to catch 2 of these Pokemon, and then I need to wait till a family of 3 raid shows up. They split any food they find exactly in half. I wish I could split them in half. Okay, sorry, that's a little rude. That's a little rude. Okay, you know, no, it's not my fault that these 2 stupid Pokemon evolve into just another Pokemon. Like, they just add another Pokemon, or add 2 more, depending on what evolution you get. It's not my fault. It's not my fault this happened, so I'm not gonna apologize for my hatred towards these things. I'm not gonna apologize for it, because it deserves it. It's not my fault that it looks like that. I didn't design it, so I don't feel any remorse complaining about him. Because he sucks. And anyone that likes him, I'm just asking why. Like, I don't say your opinion is wrong, even though I'm, like, thinking it, but, why do you like this thing? Why? Did you decide that, Tandemaus was a good Pokemon to like? I don't know. I don't know, but here's another one that we need. We have the evolved form that's in my dead box right now. Sadly. Which also, I kind of need to, like, go search through my dead box and bring them over, too. Can't forget that I have those. Okay, when they did the leaks for this game, because they leaked this game, like, because someone got a ROM of this game early, or they had a ROM. Well, they got the game early, and then they downloaded the ROM onto the computer and also shared it, but also they played it themselves, and I thought, if I remember correctly, when I was first looking into the leaks, because I couldn't wait, I looked into the leaks. I swear I remembered 2 versions of Mabostiff being revealed. Which, obviously, looking back on it now, that's fake. There was a bunch of fake Pokemon that were being spread around at that time, which, like, I don't understand why people were doing that. Other than for the few seconds of, hey, oh my gosh, you discovered a new Pokemon, that's awesome! Oh wait, no, you didn't. You didn't discover a new Pokemon. I need to catch 2 of you. And it's like, you're just confusing the public who want to know. So I think there was a leak to Bramblin, which looked a lot different, and honestly I think looks kind of cool. There was a leak as to what the pseudo-legendary pre-evolved form was, which is now Bexcalibur, which kind of upset about that one. I think it looked kind of cute, the leaked one, but I think it was just like a reskin of like a Roblox fan game model. I remember there was this leaked looking like Gligar Pikachu thing that was kind of supposed to be a Paradox Pokemon. But obviously wasn't, because it was fake. And it's just like, come on, man. I get it, you want to get your 15 seconds of fame by people thinking that you've discovered a new Pokemon, but like, come on, man. For like, the people who don't care about leaks and just want to see the game, just want to see the new Pokemon like I did, so I can like choose a team. Like, you're just like hurting people. Not like physically, but it's just like people that want to know these Pokemon, they don't care about waiting for the game to come out. Like, it's just, I don't know, it just made me upset that a lot of the Pokemon leaked were, like, fake. Okay, let's like move past that. The only thing that I didn't want to be seen through leaks, the only thing I wanted to be seen through leaks were Pokemon. That is like the only thing I wanted. I didn't want to see any story leaks, which I ended up getting spoiled on 2 moments in the game. Which in my playthrough, I think I told you, the 2 moments I ended up getting spoiled on were the final boss, which, honestly, I only got spoiled that the final boss was Professor Sada and Toro. I didn't think they were robots. That wasn't what I was thinking, but apparently they were. So at least that plot twist stayed unrevealed to me until I found it out myself. So I'm not happy about that one. But then I also got spoiled that Penny was the leader of Team Star. Because I remember seeing that someone on Twitter posted a soundtrack tune, and it was Team Star Penny's theme. And I was like, okay, thanks for just like blatantly spoiling that Penny ends up being a villain. Well, not really a villain. They're not really villains, honestly, but it's like she ends up being the leader of the team you fight in this game. Which is weird, like, you don't really fight a villainous team in this game. Because in Sword and Shield, albeit the villainous team was mostly known as, what was it, Team Yell, they weren't villains. But you do end up fighting the Macrocosmos at the end, which are the true villainous team. And then in Sun and Moon, you fight the Aether Foundation, as well as Team Skull, which was the teased villains of the game. Which they were kind of actually villains, but like they were kind of just like punks more than anything. They weren't like real villains, I'd say. But this one, the only villainous team that you fight in this entire game, they're not even villains. They're not even particularly bad. They're just misunderstood, I think, is what they claim to be. They're kids who got bullied, and so they formed a team in order to protect other kids who were getting bullied. But they just did it in the wrong way, because they were doing it in a way that like broke school protocol. Which is why they were sort of a villainous team. And like I said, you don't fight any other villainous team. The only villain that you technically do fight is Sada, or Toro. And really, the version of them that you fight isn't a villain. It's kind of the one that died. Beautiful. Because they wanted to do nothing but stop the destruction of the time machine, so they created this AI that would stop at nothing to stop the player from destroying the time machine. I don't know. It's a weird story. Oh, I do need to catch Marie, though. Now that I'm remembering that Mankey has an evolution in this game, which is one of my favorite Pokemon of Paldea. I love Annihilate. It is a very good Pokemon. Top tier Pokemon in this game, Annihilate. I think it's lower in the Pokédex. Like, in terms of how Cerebi lists it. I think it's lower in the Pokédex, but you can get it early on, and it's just that good. I need to catch a Capsicid. I have Scovillain, so I don't need to worry about catching its evolution or catching two of these things. Plus, I'm not going to get the Pokedex entry for this thing, because I already have it. Because I caught this thing as Capsicid. They include the traditional Paldean dishes can be extremely spicy because they include the shed front teeth of Capsicid among their ingredients. People are eating this thing's teeth? That is disturbing. That is absolutely terrifying. Okay, that is not a sentence that I wanted to hear. Nimble! I don't have your pre-evolved form. But I don't have you, but I do have your evolved form, so I don't need to worry about catching a second one of these things. I think, honestly, Paldea has some of the best Pokemon in the entire series. And as I was looking through all the new Pokemon introduced, I found this trend, which I think I've mentioned before, but there's like a trend in this game. There's 3 different types of Pokemon that there are an abundance of in this game. There's an abundance of new birds, including Flamigo, Wattrel, Squawkabilly. There's an abundance of bug Pokemon, which the 2 I can think of at the top of my head are Lokix and Tarantula and their evolutions. And then there's an abundance of Pokemon with multiple forms, such as the Paldean Tauros, the Squawkabilly has multiple forms. It's got like 4 different forms. Mousehold family of 3, Mousehold family of 4, 3 and 2 segment Dunsparce. Like, this game has a ton of those 3 sets of Pokemon, and like, it's cool. I like that they focused a lot on bird Pokemon and then formed Pokemon. Then they also kind of bit themselves in the back because, like, they hit themselves in the butt because, if you want to, like, shiny hunt other forms, you can't do it through the outbreaks because, like, what is it? Take, for example, Paldean Tauros. The only form you're going to find in Outbreaks is the regular Tauros, even though it shows that you can get the other 2 Paldean Tauros in Outbreaks. They won't spawn as the boosted spawn Pokemon. They won't spawn. Only the regular Tauros will spawn boosted, and you have to use, like, you have to use, like, sandwiches in order to get them to spawn more easier. Same with Squawkabilly. You can get, like, the 4 different forms of Squawkabilly as Outbreaks, but you're only going to get the green one to spawn more frequently in an Outbreak because how Outbreaks work is they spawn, like, a certain form of a Pokemon, like the base form of the Pokemon. So, like, if a Pokemon has multiple forms, it'll choose its base form and go with that one as the spawn one. Which I think is stupid, but hey, this game isn't perfect. That was completely obvious looking at the thousands of bugs that were introduced into this game alone. But I love this game. I think it is one of the better Pokemon games. It's kind of like, in my opinion, like Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. That game was hyped, like this game was, and then it released, and it kind of released a bit too early because release date, and then for the longest time, that game was just riddled with bugs. Same as this. And then over time, they did end up fixing it, so the game is relatively playable. Relatively fixed at this point. It's not completely fixed, but like, you can go a playthrough without experiencing really, really bad bugs and glitches. But like, I feel like they're eventually going to fix this game. The only problem with it being sort of unfinished as it released is the fact that they kind of bit themselves in the butt again by setting a release date for this game and subsequent other Pokemon games. Like, every year they had to release one. So, like, even though the game wasn't entirely finished, there were still a lot of bugs, they had to send it as it was. Or they would kind of lose profit. Because they kind of set themselves to releasing a game every year, which... honestly, if we can get like a really good Pokemon game, I'll wait like an extra year or two for the next one. Because like, Legends Arceus is fun. This game is fun. I could probably spend a whole lot of time on it. The one Pokemon game I want out of any Pokemon game, now that I know such a Pokemon game is possible, they fulfilled my dream of having a Sirfetch'd evolution. I was glad about that one. So, the only other dream I have in Pokemon, which I really, really want, the only other dream I have is for them to give me, and the people that very much want it, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers DX. A remake of Explorers of Time and Sky. Well, Time, Darkness, and Sky, because like, I feel like almost everyone who likes the Mystery Dungeon series wants that game to be remade. Because like, simultaneously when they announced that Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX was a thing, it was like simultaneously both, heck yes, a new Mystery Dungeon game, but also like, wow, this is a thing that they're willing to do. Remake Mystery Dungeon. Why not remake the best one? The one that I'm sure everyone can agree on is like an amazing Mystery Dungeon game. Like, even though it was created, what, back in like 2008, 2009, somewhere around then, like, the game still holds up to this day as a very good-looking game. I think probably the best Mystery Dungeon game in terms of looks is the newest one that dropped, Rescue Team DX, because I love the art style of that game. I think it's got a beautiful art style, but I think, like, I still think that Explorers of Sky is the best Mystery Dungeon game in total. Because that game was just so fun to play when I first played it. As well as that, mostly, like, the most reason I want an Explorers of Sky remake is just because I want to see Grovyle again. He's like my favorite character in all of Pokemon. I love him. I want to be able to play through a remade version of his special chapter that he gets in the special episode in the Future of Darkness. I think Dust Noir is a good character too. I like Dust Noir too. They're both kind of like the opposite character. Where it's like, what at first? You think is a villain. The other one you think is a hero. And then through the game, they end up swapping sides. Grovile was thought to be the villain because he was an outlaw. He switches over to the good side. Destinoir, on the other hand, was thought to be like the best explorer ever. And like a good guy, but then it's revealed that, hey, he's actually trying to stop the world from being saved. But then at the end, they come together. All three of them get to come together at the end. During the special chapter. And when I said all three of them, I also meant Celebi too. The shiny Celebi that you meet. First shiny Pokemon in Mystery Dungeon history. And it's just a character. Man, why does this thing not want to catch? Come on, it's a Bombardier. It's not that hard to catch. What is this thing's catch rate? Bombardier. It's Pokemon number 962. Its catch rate is 25. Okay, that makes a little more sense. That is a lower number. Not as always. 3, which is like reserved for legendaries, and then for some reason the entire Beldum line. Don't know why. Well, is Beldum actually actually you know how to take this wrong? Where's Beldum? I have no idea what Beldum is. Oh, maybe it's because I'm looking at the Paldean photos, and Beldum is not in this game. Yeah, it and its evolutions all have a capture rate of 3, which is usually saved for legendary Pokemon. But for some reason, someone thought it'd be funny that the little, like, levitating metal thing. Yeah, let's just give it a capture rate of 3. So stupid. Come on, just catch. I know you want to waste up my Pokeballs, but keep going with that. There you go. Good job. Good job. I'm glad they brought Staraptor back in this game. Because I love Staraptor. Did I never evolve my Amazon into Pokémon? I guess I never took the time to do that. I thought I did. Well, don't I just feel stupid? Can I see if it has a cool mark? Actually, I have no clue. I think it's only here that you can check if it has a mark. which makes it the antique or the phony form. I have a phony form shiny. I wish I had an antique form shiny. I wish I could get lucky like that. Nope. Honestly, to be fair, I don't even know if, like, you have to check, like, from this side. Because I know in Sword and Shield you can barely tell in battle until it plays, like, a certain animation of it. Can you not run into the same Pokemon again, please? I get it. I like the themes in this game, too. I think they've got good themes. But I'd rather progress through the game instead of being forced to listen to them over and over again. Okay, we're just gonna, like, keep going until I feel satisfied. We got enough flitter. What the heck is that thing? Oh, it's a Makita. That's a flower. I thought that was another Pokemon, and I was like, what the heck is that thing now? But it's a flower. Ah! Also, I feel like out of all the Pokemon they could have brought back in this game, Drowsy just feels like the weirdest one, in my opinion. And Drowsy only spawns. Hold on. I'm tired today. Drowsy only spawns in like a few areas, so it's weird that... Like, it's weird to see him. Like, he's there alright. Watch out. He's in this game. Don't know why, but he is. And like, a lot of me is just like, why not choose a better Kanto Pokemon? Like, you know, a certain bird that was once used for vegetables that should never be used for vegetables. Hint, hint. It's fine. We're gonna be okay. See? We landed on all fours. Does that mean Maridon is a cat? And so is Crocodile? No! No, it does not. Just going to check you because I wasn't paying attention as I ran past you. I didn't think you would have been. Okay, so we're gonna go over here. Oh. There's still some areas that I'm missing. That I haven't been to in this video, so I'm gonna go over like this way of sorts. Try to find what I'm looking for. I will say, the Paldean Pokemon in this game are very spread out. Also, if you want like a lot of the evolved forms of these games that are in this game, like your best bet of getting a lot of the evolved forms is to just go down to Area 0. There's like a ton of Pokemon there. Like I was working on my Pokedex throughout the game as I was playing through the game, and I remember Area 0 was where I caught just a bunch of Pokemon that I was too lazy to get during my adventure, like Frigorap, Corviknight, Golduck. I caught Golduck on the surface. You can find Golduck particularly easy. Like, just a bunch of other fully evolved Pokemon you can find in Area 0, and it's like really good to find there. It's like sort of an easy cheat to like working on your Pokedex, just to go down to Area 0 and just be like, hey, look! There's like 50 different species of Pokemon down here. It's like you don't have to take the time to level up your Corvisquire, or get that move on Frigoraph, or Giraffrig and make it evolve. Ooh, I am gonna need one of you. And I'm gonna need to capture one and then use the auspicious armor on it and transfer it over to this version. Funnily enough, I've never gotten the auspicious armor at all. I think the one I had put for my Pokedex, I think I got it in a trade thanks to my friend. So I've never gotten the auspicious armor before. But it's easy, I think it's like 10 of the... not Shieldon. Bronzor fragments, whatever they're called. 10 of those make... you can trade them to a person for the auspicious armor. Which would have been cool if you could actually craft them into the auspicious armor instead of just trading them to this person. I kind of like how in Legends Arceus they had crafting. I kind of also do sort of miss the whole crafting thing. In a little bit, like, some recipes were definitely tedious to get. Like, it kind of sucked that you couldn't exactly buy Ultra Balls and you can only craft them. Same with... no, what was it? Not Ultra Balls, but... like, the Gigaton Ball and the Wing Ball, I think is what they were. The final versions of the other two Pokeballs, you could only craft them. That was a little bit upsetting, but like... being able to choose whether you wanted to craft an item or just buy it from the store, that was pretty cool. And I wish they would have kept the crafting in this game to more than just TMs. What is this thing's capture rate? This thing has a high capture rate. Why are you not staying in the Pokeball? It's got a 90 capture rate. Come on, man. There you go. That's a critical capture. That's a guaranteed capture as far as I've seen. Because I know in games before, critical captures can fail. It reaches 1800 degrees Fahrenheit. That is scary. That is terrifying. That's not safe for human interaction. Same with Macargo, who can, like, reach its body temperature, can, like, reach hotter than the sun, which, like, if that thing was in real life, it would completely wipe out the entire human race. Because, you know, having something as hot as the sun literally sitting on Earth is just a disaster waiting to happen. You know, but people still want Pokemon to be real, and then it's just like, well, you know, what about the very, very dangerous fact that Pokemon such as, you know, Macargo exist, which would literally murder the entire planet the second it, like, steps foot onto the planet. I need to catch 2 Bramblin, but I think what I'm going to do is find the wild Bramblegast, because I know there's an area where Bramblegast can spawn. Because, hey, I only want to have to do one of the walking evolutions, and the only one that I don't have yet is Relor. I am not taking the time to do all 3 of them. You already saw how ticked off I got at Palmo because I had to walk him. To the point where I literally couldn't do it. I had to get my friend to do it. I don't know how I was doing it wrong. I figured out how I was doing it wrong, and then I tried doing it the right way, and it still wouldn't work. So at that point, I was very confused. And he figured it out, which, like, I'm still, like, kind of ticked off that, like, I still don't know what I was doing exactly wrong. Like, the second time around, not the first time around, where I knew I was doing the whole it's not supposed to go back in its Pokeball thing. I knew I was doing that wrong. But, like, the second time around, I still don't know what I was doing wrong. Which, like, still ticks me off till this day. I caught him. Eventually, the time comes for it to evolve. There was another one I saw. Oh my gosh. There's just a lot of things in print. I got a lot of the Paldean Pokemon. I don't know how many I've got, but I've got a lot of them. This video is getting long, though, so I'm gonna catch, like, maybe 2 more, and then work on them all some other time. Who are you? Icaps kid. I have a shiny for you. I hunted for you. I've been slowly working down the list of the different new Pokemon, hunting down their shinies, like the ones that I really want I'm doing first. And I think right now the last one that I actively have hunted out was Slither. But, like, next I want to do either Tinkaton or Flamigo. Even though their shinies are, like, lackluster, I want to get those done. I think Tinkaton has, like, a really good shiny, even though it's only really the hammer that changes. Flamigo, I like how you can actually tell there's a change, just like, it's kind of like its change is just like, yay, they drained the color out of it, and now it's, like, washed, it's like your favorite shirt that you've washed a bit few too many times, and now, like, it looks like it should be put out of its misery and sent to the dump. Do I have you? No, I don't. Some of the kinds of Pokemon in this game just sound weird. I remember seeing this video, like, Clop sounds like a cow for some reason. This thing also kind of, like, sounds like a cow, now that I think about it. I need to catch 103 different Pokemon. Actually, like 107. That's a lot of Pokemon. Hello, Dunsparce. You're, like, literally in, like, every single area of the game, and, like, sometimes it gets annoying just to see you. Although I am glad that it did get an evolution in this game. Still, I'm still on the fence how I feel about its evolution due to the fact that it literally just is a longer Dunsparce. Its name is literally just Dunsparce, but with 2 extra letters. Shiny? Oh, I found a shiny! Oh, that's so cool. I found a shiny of this thing when I was playing through, when I was doing my Capsicum hunt, and now I've got a second one, so I can evolve this one or that other one into a Spafford. Okay, that is awesome. That is awesome. That, like, completes the entirety of the Flittle one. So I don't have to hunt them. I don't have to actively go out of my way to hunt this Pokemon ever. It will chase them down and exact revenge. It will commit murder if you steal from it. That is terrifying. Please don't kill me. All I did was take a berry. You've got enough to share, man. Quit being greedy. No one likes a greedy person. Oh yeah, I've changed my character icon. It is now, can I, like... Oh, that teleports me right back to my character icon. I'll show you here, my profile. In between the last episode, I found this thing. Well, I already had this thing on my team, but, like, it was asleep, and it was adorable, so I took a picture of it as my profile picture. And then as my trainer ID picture, so, like, now I have 2 of them, but, you know. I also, like, took a screenshot of it, and that picture is, like, saved in my Switch. It was adorable. I think I took one too many pictures of this Pokemon. It's like all the random shiny Pokemon that I'm finding in this game. It's just like, there's like a specific one I'd like to find, you know, if you'd let me find it. There's a specific one that I'm looking for. Hint game. One of my favorite Pokemon of all time. Shiny Hawlucha. In fact, one of my favorite shinies of all time. I think it's like my second favorite shiny of all time. Only beaten out by Obstagoon. And then it's like one place above. Another really good shiny of Galarian Slowbro. So it's like, if you want to give me him, definitely take him. I won't say no. Even though it's not a new shiny, I won't say no. I do need to catch one of you, even though I already have caught you. But I have a Titan, so like, I need another Citadel. By the way, I had to get my Spirit Tomb transferred to me. And, like, soon afterwards I found out that you can catch Spirit Tomb in, like, the mountains. And it's, like, it's not rare. There's, like, a fixed spot it can spawn, but I thought you'd have to do something complicated to get it, so I was like, yeah, honey, haha, hey, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet were at it. Do you want to, like, give me a Spirit Tomb? Like, touch trade me a Spirit Tomb? Because I'm lazy? Haha, very funny. And then someone touch traded it to me, so I was happy. I got my Spirit Tomb. And then I found it, and it was kind of like, okay, shouldn't have asked to touch trade, but either way, I have one now. So we're going to end off the episode here after catching this thing. Ooh, it's a dark type one. So I need to catch 2 of these things. I really love the battle music from this area. I love a lot of the wild battle musics, I will say. This game has a lot of good wild battle music. Oh no, not my attack. Not his attack. Oh no, though. He's not gonna attack. Capture. It's not a critical capture. He's not gonna capture. I'm gonna scream. I swear, what is your catch rate? You know, somehow your capture rate is better than Bombardier. Why does Bombardier have such a low catch rate? This thing's catch rate is 45. Why is Bombardier so low? I don't understand. I don't know, but that's it for this random episode. Next time, we're going to work on finding some legendary Pokemon. There's 4 of them that we have to find. And I believe they're the only other legendaries in this game aside from Koraidon and Miraidon. So, at least after we get those, we'll have all the legendary Pokemon in this game, aside from obviously the ones that need to be transferred in, which are older legendaries. But yeah, it's like, I'm not counting those. Like I said, those are returning Pokemon, not new Pokemon. And my throat is starting to hurt, so, like, I'm gonna end off this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna crash into the water.